Good afternoon, everyone. It's lunchtime, and I'm back with Genshin. So, I don't know what happened when I tried to just start stream. I hit start stream and started setting everything else up like I normally do, and it was like can't connect, and I was like, oh, that's not gonna be good. Thankfully, it only took a couple tries to get it to connect to stream through Twitch. I don't know what was wrong. I honestly don't. But so the work that we've been making on the account, Force did the Abyss yesterday, so thank you for doing that, hun. And we did manage to get 3 stars in Chamber 12. So basically, the performance of the characters are working very well. And this time he went in with a Mualani team, and he went in with a Tainari team. Instead of using Eula, and they seem to work pretty good. So I'm very happy about that. My screen looks very grainy. Sorry, I'm just noticing the differences between what I see on my screen for the PlayStation and what you guys see on stream. And the stream looks a lot clearer than my screen, which is really weird. But anyway. So, as you can see, we can almost level Bennett. Oh, we can level Bennett now. Cool. Or not.
Or not.
Oh, that only takes 20 of what you got? Let's see if we can take down a little bit.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Play around with this a little bit, just so we can save a little bit of the hero's wit. Oh, that would take all I have of those books, so we don't want to do that. I'll take 40 of them, though.
Adventure team, assemble!
Okay, that's fine. I'm happy with that.
Or not.
Poor Benny. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Benny's now level 90. So the next character we're going to level, which we're going to just keep on getting books, but we'll level Mualani. However, we can ascend Tainari.
A rich harvest that will lead to even richer ones.
That's it? That's all you have to say, Tiggy? Okay. So, that's good. We get... How far... Okay, so with what I have, they can go to 82. So that's cool. I didn't get a better sand, I don't think. No, I don't think I got attack sands anywhere. Take some HP, why don't you? Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not counting that one just because it's a 4-star, but 5 HP sands? What? Alright, first things first. Actually, first things first here. We'll condense my resin. We only did stuff like... Okay. We did stuff a little bit late on the accounts yesterday, so...
Exactly.
Can we play Bingo next time? Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra.
Alright, what are the times for 2 hours? Okay, that's not too bad. That's not gonna be too bad. Bring back Mualani. And we go after our artifacts. So, funny thing, as I mentioned before, I tend to keep an eye out for banner news, rumors, and stuff like that, just to plan ahead, so I can start saving and whatnot, right? I had watched one yesterday that kind of planned out a little bit of banners from 5.2 all the way up through, I think it was 5.5, and the speculations from them. And the only thing that changed at all was saying that Zhongli would be the Archon rerun for 5.2 instead of Venti. So I was like, all right, if push came to shove and Zhongli was rerun with Chaska, so that would have been the first phase, right? And that's where Auroron should be. I'd be like, yeah, I'd have no problem rolling on Zhongli's banner to get a copy of Auroron, just one, and this is primarily for my main account, and potentially get C1 Zhongli. I would not be mad about that. I go to YouTube to set up a export of one of the VODs. I'm a day behind on that, unfortunately, but I was going to go set that up, and what appears on the feed, but new news regarding banners. Again, all speculation. But I do want to point out the speculations for the first phase of, yeah, it was both phases. For this banner, were actually correct on the rumors. So maybe. But it was interesting on what it's saying right now. So alongside Chaska, they are saying it's going to be Linny, which will give him his third run. Okay? On the second half, in terms of how they act in story, it's hilarious that they're together. I cry. And that is Zhongli and Neuvillette. Neuvillette would be... This would give him his third run as well. And the reason I find this weird... Hi, honey. How you doing? I find it weird that he would get his rerun, and Linny as well, so quickly when Arlecchino hasn't rerun yet, Clarand, and especially Risley. So I'm taking it with a major grain of salt, but I'm obviously going to take it into consideration, considering it's, talking about 5.2.
Adventure time.
And that's closer than people realize. Ow!
One with nature. Get them. Let's ride. Surf's up.
I've warned you.
Out of the frying pan, it's carving waves. Woohoo! Catching at the waves.
How did that not kill you?
Enjoy.
Oh, fuck.
Going in.
The wind knows me.
Nice and spicy. Let's ride.
Nice to see Mulan still feeling like she's eating like a wet noodle sometimes. Oh, thank you for the resub to Seka,
Need
hon.
a surfboard?
Oh, damn.
Off we go.
So I'm pretty sure I cleansed Benny of that, but I didn't see him getting hit a second time. I just heal you with food. I don't feel like running to a statue.
Need a surfboard?
So yeah, I'm happy to see that it might be Neuvillette. However, this would be the time I would say, you know what? I'm not pulling anything on the second half on my main as much as I want the Staff of Homa. Until I see the special program confirming whether or not it is. Because if it's going to confirm that it is Neuvillette there, then I'm saving literally everything I've got. so I can ensure that I get his weapon plus constellations.
Time to go.
Which would suck not getting the Staff of Homa, but you know, I'm flipping weapons around as it is, so it's not the end of the world. I think the only time it's actually caused a problem is if I had to use Emily, Arlecchino, and Sino. So, you know, Imaginarium Theater stuff. But so far it hasn't done that. So far it hasn't done it. Like this Imaginarium Theater, I can't use Emily, so the deathmatch just goes on to Sino. Why are you climbing the railing? But in terms of this account with the potential of the 5.2, I think honestly it's going to maybe depend on the 4 stars. If I pull on someone to try to get constellations, which we all know is a bad idea. We all know that's a bad idea. But in some cases, like say Fischl or Kuki or the big 2, like I would chance it. So like on the first half, I honestly don't know who I would choose because if it is Linny, it's another bow user. Chaska's a bow user. So at that point I'd probably be Chaska. But you know, on the second side, I'd probably be rolling on Zhongli. Because even though Xiaolonen can do the defense shred and stuff like that Zhongli does, Zhongli still has the best shield in the game. So why not? And again, that's another situation of, well, I kind of need more Geo. So for the banner speculation, that is the plan for right now on both accounts. I don't know if I might. I'll at least record it. My polls if it is Nouvellette. Because my plan was, because I was doing the month of X thing, and then I got in the middle of doing the Arlecchino stuff. The reason I wasn't recording this is because I was like, oh, how is this going to actually look when I do you know, farming for Arlecchino, but I also am getting Emily's stuff done, and it's like, is it going to look very cluttered and whatnot? So I opted not to record it just to actually have the experience and see what it felt like. And then I was like, okay, this next month, October, was going to be for Navia. And then I got Xiaolonen and Raiden Shogun, and I was like, okay, this is, I can see where the farming for the month of X character is a problem.
You're toast! Check this out! Best of luck!
And you still whiffed. Are you kidding me? I thought they fixed that.
Everybody stand back!
Into the wind.
Oh. Seriously, I thought they fixed that. Honestly, sometimes, no joke, sometimes with the way it feels playing Mualani, I know she can do some really good damage. But sometimes there's a part of me that's just like, you know what, when Nouvellette reruns, I'm just grabbing my mans. But the problem with that is that it's like, if I'm going to use him as my main DPS, I might as well just play my main on stream. So I'm really trying to resist doing that. Supports are different. Supports are... Well, supports are supports, you know? Each character provides a different kind of support, and there are some of the best, like Farina and Xiaolonen. Kazuha. So, like, supports I will definitely overlap on the accounts and stuff like that, but I definitely want to try to get different DPSs. So, like, as much as I wasn't a huge fan of Claran's gameplay, the speedy shooty shooty, I found it kind of disorienting for me on the controllers. Again, it's like Tainari. I probably just need to get used to it. I'm not great with Tainari, but I've gotten used to him for the most part. All right. I'm actually going to take a quick BRB and run to the bathroom. So, one sec, y'all.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Right at the corner, and I almost took the drying rack out with me. All right. So yeah, I'm thinking about it too. Like, if, say, the banners are somewhat right, and it's only the one running with Chaska that's wrong, right? Instead of Linny, it throws us for a loop and pulls. It's, hey, it's Risley. Risley's finally getting his rerun or something like that. But Nuvolette is still on the second side. Well, my main would go for Nuvolette because that's been my goal. But I'm going to do what I said I was gonna, and it's like, I don't care which account has Risley. I just want Risley. So I would probably pull for him on this account, which would, you know, fit. This is the cryo account, basically. And it wouldn't be too terribly bad, because I do have some, like, Marachose Hunters set, and I have the Witsith leveled, so he would just take it from Mualani. So honestly, it wouldn't be that bad in terms of investment.
The wind knows you.
Carving waves.
Oh, god dang it. Had you backed up, you bastard. Love the backing up. Cue the backup truck sound. Beep, beep.
Off we go.
Honestly, I would love a rerun that would be similar to the Zhao Yemiko reruns. Both fine 5 stars, don't get me wrong. I would love both of them, especially Yemiko on this account, I feel. Um, but where the 4 stars were absolute dog water. Okay? No offense to Yao Yao. Yao Yao is perfectly fine. Where it's like, oh, I feel really bad about pulling on this. Similar to Shalonen's, actually. If I'm being really honest, I wasn't thrilled pulling with the 4 stars on there. Though for this account, Dory might not be a bad thing. If I can't get Shinobu. But I only want, why would you want that kind of banner, you might ask? Just so I can save on pulling and not having to worry about leveling characters I don't have. So I can load up on resources. Don't get me wrong, like, I can pull, right now, Shalonen is sitting on standby, Dea's on standby, and if I can get her, Nahida. Now I have Kazuha. You go up the wall. That's the second time that's happened, that weird floaty thing towards the stairs. I'm putting him in the wrong position when I do that. But yeah, I would just like to be able to take a breather from, like, pulling and stuff like that and just be like, alright, I'm doing ley lines for, like, 2 months. Get some Mora, get some XP books, or maybe half that, do one thing about... I don't have my voice. With the ley lines, doing the alternation of weeks that I did before, because I to be pretty good. And then make sure I'm doing like artifacts, or if I know someone's coming in the next set, that their stuff is already out, I can go and get that because that's who I'm gunning for, and I can guarantee them. Because as I said, I don't typically pre-farm in that sense for characters, and that's just because if I don't get them, I feel that that's a waste of resin until they come back. Well, what if a character shares it that you get? And then that's just a bonus. Although I am now curious how this ragtag team of misfits over here, because I probably would use Mualani. Although, actually, I might use Tainari and Farina to fight it from range. I'm trying to figure out how to fight Shalonen's boss on this account. Oh, I have the harp equipped, that's why. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to fight her boss on this account just because I just simply overpower it on my main with Nuvolette. Don't get me wrong, he's died from it just because he got caught, but when you can just overpower it, why not? I don't bother trying to go up the things, which you need Shalonen or Kachina. Why are you still alive?
Into the wind.
No. And I'll check our artifacts as well. I know we didn't get anything for Eula. This past week, we decided to do the one for Mualani and Shalonen. Which, honestly, I also, like, Forrest and I both felt that it was the better choice. What are you talking about? Was that for the event? Oh, I apparently don't have any artiface. His face is left. One sec. And we just take the tier 1s. Tier 1s and tier 2s is what I was doing. So we don't miss out on a bunch. Tier 2 still here? Oopsies. Ah! I forgot I took you to a second screen. That's okay. There we go. And we begin the collection anew. No, no, no. Over here. Over here. But we have some stuff that we could try to throw together for Mualani as a makeshift build for her set, similarly that we've done for other characters. But if her stats, like I did this with Arlecchino, and I think I've mentioned this before. I had the quote-unquote copium build for the Whimsy set. So once I got that all to level 20, I threw it on her, but her stats dipped so much that it was noticeable to the Gladiator. So I just threw her back onto the Gladiator. So if that happens with Mualani, we'll do the same thing. The small event has a small quest to start up for the 5th one. Oh, okay. Bonk. Out of curiosity, Hunt, just because I was thinking about this too, because I mentioned strong boxing for Pale Flame, since we're doing Mualani and Shalonen. Do you still want to do Pale Flame, or do you want to take a couple shots for Wanderer's Troop to up Tainari?
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Oh my god. Over here.
Catch an epic wave. Carbon wave.
Yeah, I saw that coming the moment he went invisible and I hit it.
Let's light it up.
Good job, Bennett. At the very least, the rug didn't get scuffed this time. All right. Let me take a look what I've got. $500, 103, 16. In theory, I should have enough for Shalonen. Theory, I should have enough. Her flowers are fine. Her flowers are 100% fine. Okay, so 40. Oh yeah, I should be able to craft all of that. So I don't necessarily need anything like that. Okay. All right, this account I'm definitely considering getting the pipe for Farina. And then Shalona can take the Favonius.
Benny's.
Yes, Benny. Adventure team. All right, we gotta spend the resin and then do some stuff. I can probably do the level up the artifacts. I just gotta watch out for money. But books. Let's go, Mondstadt. Go get books. Oh, did I disassemble mine? I must have. That's the swim team. You know, I actually don't know what you are. I want to assume I was going to do Hyper Bloom, but you're not Electro. There's Friendship, there's Aggravate. It's the mining team. Criminal Alani. Huh. Okay, we'll just sort it together here then. Who the heck did I have? I guess this was Baiju.
I'll treat your wounds.
Behold, the Prinzessin der Talon.
I have high hopes for this journey.
Let's go gather some samples.
Whee! Strongbox Pale Flame is fine. About how is Tiggy set at the moment? Okay. So Tiggy's stats look like this for right now. Not terrible, but not great. The biggest thing is his sands. And his headpiece, honestly. Do I have another crit rate one? No. So he could potentially use another crit rate one with crit damage on it. That's fine. His sands was the problem because we were both saying that he should probably be on attack sands, and I don't have one on set. His feather is really good. His flower is basically just crit damage, but it's high crit damage. Then there's this one that you can flip off him. Yeah, he loses crit damage, but he gets a little bit crit rate. Either one is fine? Okay. Maybe it's something we alternate with. Because getting Tiggy set, I think, is probably a little bit worse. Just because I would only fight, like, X amount of bosses. But at the same time, I guess it maybe is the same, just because...
By royal decree.
Can't see?
Oops, I hit something.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Strike a pose.
Mind the side effects.
I guess I actually triggered the bombs. Whoops. It's okay. Where is that? Right next to the Sagittal of the 7. I'll let you make the call. Okay. I think I'll do Tiggy first. Just for something different.
Oz, reveal thyself.
And Shroud.
That was nice.
I hear everything.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from
Can't see?
I think honestly to fix Eula's artifacts, you'd have to do a month of Eula. Probably. Because, like, Eula only had one real good piece, I think. Technically two, but at the same time, if you can get a good, goblet, it kind of fixes some of the issues. Since you can off-piece something else. That's always the tricky part, isn't it?
Mind the side effects.
You get some while farming Noblesse. Since two-piece that and two-piece Pale Flame would be okay. Oh, yeah. The Bloodstained. Yeah.
May I present?
Okay.
By royal decree.
One with the forest. Keep up.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Shower me with praise.
Can't see? Time to pull some weeds.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Oh, that was funny. Alright, we got one more.
Mind the side effects.
Okay, there's nothing around me that can explode me. Jesus Christ.
One with the forest. I'll bury you.
I say that, but... Tiggy, your interruption is shit.
Let's nip that in the bud.
The doctor will see you now. Wings of darkness, come, sever.
Can't see?
The show begins.
What did you... Oh my god, it is so freaking easy just to split her into her freaking thing. Ugh. Like, I'm just tapping the button and she's changing, her stance. And I'm like, don't do that. Probably not a bad reason to take her off the fab and put it onto Shalona. Alrighty then.
Mind the side effects.
So let's see where that puts Mualani. Because we did mark her at 81. I would kind of like to do that for Tainari, but I won't do that until a little bit later.
Woo! Wow, wow.
Not bad, 86. Not bad at all. Oh, we get a wish. We like wishes. 5, 6. And maybe not. I don't know. We could get an early 4-star. I mean, definitely not for the 5-star, because I think the 5-star is on this page. Yeah, there's the Amos bow. Wish! Miss! And of course it was a bow. Who saw that it was going to be a bow? Couldn't have been me. No, I did not want to do elemental sight. So I don't know about anyone else. I haven't really been digging this event here where you have to use the Natlan characters. I've been finding them a little bit tedious. Oh, I gotta do what I did with on my main. Go get the crystals. Oh, I completely missed that one. Okay. Alright, this was another one with Kinich, I want to say. Kinich? Oh no, this might have been Mulani. Yeah.
Let's ride. Amazing. Surf's up. Amazing.
Where are you going?
Surf's up. Amazing.
Okay, where'd it go? Shh.
Amazing. Surf's up. Check this out. That's the launch.
Ah, that was a long shot. That was a long shot if I was gonna hit that. Okay. There we go. Oh, this one doesn't give you primos? Really?
Life, death, and the world around us all follow a set of laws. But if you never test the limits, how can anyone know where the boundaries of these laws are?
Oh, it's Shalonen. I was like, what the fuck is that? Alright, so I'm gonna guess this one gives me Shalonen, which is fine. Because even on the other ones on my main, I was just using my Shalonen when I was doing it.
Bring it. How annoying.
That. Ah, there's one of the things. Yeah, Shalonen makes those things so much faster for some reason. Oh, run. I know this account hasn't met you yet, but I like you. My model keeps tracking my hand. That's what I get for having just a built-in camera. Okay, so the actual quest part of it didn't give the primos. That's fine. As long as I got primos out of it. And resin? No, books. I'll take books. Books are good. All right, we are going to be a little hurting on money, I think, at some point. So I do got to be careful. How many fragiles do I have? 25. It's tempting to actually use some resin on the ley lines. If anything, to get some Mora. Because I would like to try doing, because I think, what do? We put them on Xinyan? Yeah. We got an HP one here, which is crit rate, Animo. Oh yeah, the Electro. Well, it is double crit. I have to know what it rolls into. Honestly, ER. Of course it didn't. Of course it didn't. Oh, that's the one she's missing. Never mind. So 4-star HP, defense, 5-star HP, but it has no good substats. That absolutely has no good substats. This is fine just because it has high HP. This is also an okay one because it has crit rate, crit damage, and HP in it as well. Okay, and this only has the 2 good stats for Mualani. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, let's see what we can do with Mualani's stuff really quick. Where's Mualani? So right now she's going to keep this HP goblet that she has. I would prefer Hydro, but that's fine. She's going to lose a little bit of crit damage by not having a 5-star headpiece, but that's all right. That's going to go back on to... So what are we missing here? We're going to miss crit damage from that, probably. That's going to go back on to Lynette. Okay, this one was absolute dog shit, so this will already be an improvement, probably. Actually, I would take... Okay, I see why. We'd have to play with that. Well, this would have higher crit rate on it, technically. That should be a higher CV, I think. But we can play which one is better. And then we already got this, which would be better than this already. Alright. Let's start with... Yeah, yeah, we'll start with the flower. All right, let's see. Raspberries. Well, now I have to know. Went into one crit rate. Holy. Okay. So flower good. Feather technically is at 20. Okay, so we could do a 2-piece of this. What's the 2-piece for this? Equipping character and the blessing. It is on field. Their damage dealt is increased by 15%. Well, the unfortunate thing is I can't do I can't replace the stuff because her flower is Heart of Depth. Oh, and the next two are the only need to go to 16. Okay. EM, not terrible. Flat HP, not great. Do I have another HP one? I do. But not terrific. All right. Well, as I said, it's gonna be cope. It's gonna be cope. Oops, slots are full. That's not what you want to see, chat. That's unfortunate. That is freaking unfortunate. Okay, EM is fine. Go into EM. All right, let's go back and check for what it looks like with just this. 137. All right. Ooh, Alani. All right, so right now she's got 50, 208, and 151. Okay, so crit damage went up. She has 0 ER. And her crit does the same thing, I think, as Marchese Hunter. So that's an additional, what, 30 or something? Their equipped character consumes 1 night soul point on the field. Crit rate is increased by 40%. Okay. So ideally she has 77 crit. So that's not bad. Her ER is a problem. Because she has nothing to supplement it. So hang on. Let me take a gander. Mulani ER requirement. She is the only Hydro. Blah. I don't like that.
Woo! Whoa, whoa, whoop. Whew.
And she technically will have a fab partner with Shalonen. Let's see.
Woo! Whoa, whoa, whoop.
Hmm. Do I have? I was gonna say she shouldn't need the ER Sands. I don't have a second Hydro to really run with her because Farina's gonna steal the vapes. So she's gonna need Fav. But she's gonna need a little bit more ER as well. So do I have? No, the defense one had it. I suppose have HP. We could try to level this one to give her a little bit more ER. She would just lose the hit points on it. So we could try that. That's always a possibility. So let's see. Okay, went into ER. I did not mean to do that. And it went into ER. Just because I said I needed the ER doesn't mean I needed everything to go into ER. Because that's the crit stats are much lower even from this. 5-4, 5-7, 5-4-6-2. Okay, so not by too terribly much, but we're also losing damage from not having the HP. So we'll play around with this too, just to see if the ER does help. Because she, like I said, she has 0 ER. And right now, Bennett doesn't have the crit to proc Favonius. So that's problematic with that. I have nothing to do with that. There's nothing I can do about this. This one I had, yeah, I do have an HP on set, but it's shit. And then, of course, we do have the crit rate one here with ER with a little crit damage. Because all we need to do is make sure she can burst. And by putting this on her with the set itself, she'd have like 100 crit rate. She'd technically be overcapped. All right, let's leave the build as it is, and then we'll figure it out. But now we have her on that. Ba, ba, ba. All right, Bennett, what is your ratio? Yeah, you will not be able
Benny's
to do
adventure
that.
team, assemble!
He's closer. And then I don't have... That's actually probably the better bet. I need to level my Fab Lance. That's the biggest thing. I probably need to level Fab Lance to help with this stuff. All right, well we'll let's go knock some heads. I'm going to be using a little bit of my fragiles. Let's say 3. Don't go there. Okay. Don't want to start the Archon quest. But we're gonna get some Mora. We're gonna go back and get some Mora, so we make sure that we have Mora to level Mualani and whatever else I might need to do. 4. And while I'm here, let's go Wanderer's Troop. What we got? You have potential. Again, I'm going to leave the elemental ones alone for right now. That's actually pretty good. All right, you're going to go away. I thought you were leaving those alone. I was, but there's no crit on that. Oh, both of those are really shitty. I'll hold on to it. Again, I would still prefer like crit stuff, but for this set, I do need to think about Shalonin and stuff like that, because I would need her burst up for healing. Yeah, I would appreciate that to have defense percentage. Okay, that's just garbage. Oh, see, that one's okay. Not great, but it's okay in terms of a healer perspective for defense. It's good. Grab 2 flats. That is 3 flats. That goes. I'll get rid of that one. Okay, 2 flats. 3. Oof. 3 flats. Oof. Umphies. A lot of this is umphies, honestly. Yeah, I wouldn't even entertain the idea of putting that on Mualani. No, no. Two flats. That's a interesting one for HP. Defense percent healing bonus. I might hold on to that. Not good. No, no. Not great, but I'll hold on to it. Same thing. Nope. All right, Tiggy. Let's see. If we can at least replace your sands. All right, Goblet. You have a chance. You also have a chance. Not great, but you also have a chance. Pyro. One crit. Four liner. Nope. Defense. Nope. Potential. Attack Sands with only crit rate, but I think that beats out what he's got though. I'm gonna lock it. We'll check it. We lock it. We check it. Don't want that. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that pyro. Nope. Nope. Ah, yes, tenacity. Uh, in terms of HP healing and stuff like that, I'm gonna leave that one alone. That's a terrible animal one. Man, we got some shit over the last few weekends. But I'm not even gonna entertain that one. Oh, a lot of these are so bad. So freaking bad. Oh, that could be a decent defense stance, actually. Oh, we're gonna hold on to that. If I do go for Zhongli, that's his. Okay, good healing bonus. Maybe we could put that on Shalonen if I can get a offset of something else. Or onset of something else, excuse me. Good attack. That's not a good attack. I mean, potentially it could be fine. Okay. Let's find out. Confirm. And still only one sands. What the hell? Crap. Crap. Decent defense one. You're not. Okay. Okay. Defense. Healing bonus. Attack. Defense. Unfortunate. Nope. Nope. And another EM Sands, which is pretty much what he's got right now. Attack. It's crap, crap, crap. Oh. It gave me attack, but it's so crappy. Yeah, like, I mean, that could technically be good. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. HP and defense, and they're both poop. How unfortunate. Tiggy. Alright, let me see. We didn't get a new headpiece, unfortunately. Your flower was pretty decent, but this one has both. As well as EM. Actually, I have quite a few flowers that could actually be better for him. So right now, your flower is fine with a high crit damage. I'm going to leave that alone. I don't think he's getting better than that. I don't think he's going to get better than that. Because he can use everything there. Yeah, crit rate, defense, HP. This at least has EM. It has to roll crit rate or EM for it to be better. And it rolled HP. My fucking god. Alright, I'll give you until 12. Okay, crit rate, crit rate. That was a low crit rate roll, too. I'm seeing history repeat itself. Alright. Why are you just using the little ones? I don't understand this game. And it's dead. It is freaking dead. That's unfortunate. Didn't see any Dendro Cups. Defense, Electro, and the EM Goblet. I don't know how many EM Goblets I have. I should actually take a look. And then we got nothing here. So that was a whole lot of nothing. Womp womp. Alright, let's go to... No, Fontaine's not a good idea. I guess Inazuma. Inazuma probably be safe. And I see the Oculus. I have no idea how to get to it. Actually, no, I'm also right here. Let me change to my seed thing. Oh, I need to use... Okay, I'll do that before I end stream. Just trying to remember.
Into the wind.
I'm going in! Eat this! Carving way! Amazing!
40k.
Woohoo! Catch an epic
not seem like it did in the...
One with nature.
Everybody stand back! You're toast! Faster! My body belongs to ice and snow. Need a surfboard? Off we go.
The wind knows me.
Let's ride! Amazing!
Yeah, of course. Turned around.
One with nature.
Grab some of these. I know I have a ton of these in stock, but might as well. Might as well grab them, right? Up here.
Time to go. Time to go. The wind knows me.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Hey, yeah! Faster! Let's shred, Sharky!
Wait, was that? No, that couldn't have been. She would be dead if it was. I think that only did 30k. Where are you?
Yeah, get them! Flows through me! Winter shall eventually come.
Well, I mean, she's only like a little bit off of getting her burst back. So she might not need that much ER. How much hit points at night now, girl? 35. See, the best way probably would be this. Still at 35. 218. What was your one? 37. Okay, so you're gonna get a little bit more crit damage with 218. And we get this. Okay, that's not bad. And she knocks her down to 32k HP. So let's try this for a second. Did I not open it? I didn't open it. I thought I did. I thought I did.
Everybody
Another
stand back!
One with nature.
You're toast! Carbon blade!
Going somewhere?
Check this out! Best of luck!
Well, that's unfortunate. He died to the Pyronado.
knows me.
Amazing!
Into the wind.
Nice and spicy! Faster! Woohoo! Let's shred, Sharky!
Okay, 120k. Which we've seen her do that damage before. He blow these up.
One with nature.
Huh, that's funny. You can't blow these ones up, but you can blow up the hilly troll ones. And I get it, that's technically not enemy territory. There's a treasure box on us?
I'm going in!
Another test subject. Another test subject.
Eat this! Carving waves! Amazing! The best stuff's always at the bottom.
Treasure hoarder, more than meets the eye. Treasure
a surfboard?
hoarder. Something, something disguise.
Another test subject.
Get them! Faster!
Why are you back here?
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Into the wind.
You're toast! Check this out! Best of luck!
Okay, let's... Unfortunately, I think it was the last one. Okay, heal here. This is 210, and I believe that was 2 pieces of crit higher than what she had with the other set.
Whoa! Whew.
With the other set. Did the hydro damage bonus from that actually make a difference? Like, we know we lost a little bit because we're having to use 4 stars here. Would have. It's 218. That only went down by 2. She still has 70% crit rate. But with 0 energy. So let's try this. We're gonna go poke the dendro chicken.
Out of the frying pan, it's
One with nature.
let's rock!
Using his burst. 73. 73, okay.
I'm going in!
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Carving waves!
2, 3. 73. I think I missed. And now she just got her burst back. So, yeah, she definitely needs some kind of ER.
The wind knows me. Into the wind.
Got my burst. Back to this one. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da.
Off we go! Teamwork is dreamwork! Eat this! I'm the fried fish!
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
There we go.
Action epic wave!
130.
Amazing!
94. She crit. 94. So now you want to show off and crit? We can just build off of it again. That's fine. I don't necessarily need to see my bursts at the moment.
Booba, get them!
One with nature.
1, 2, 3. Seriously.
Amazing!
Oh.
Everybody stand back! Hey-ya!
The wind knows me.
That did nothing.
Shred, Sharky!
Only 118 on that one.
Oh, watch the surfboard!
Into the wind.
Let's light it up! Nice and spicy!
Ow.
Now carving waves! Surf's up!
67. A hydro cup would help her. Yeah, absolutely. Although here's the question. Do I have one? Because the only reason she was using this was because it was a 2-piece for Heart of Depth. Though the crit damage on that is pretty immaculate. Farina's is the best one I've got. So I could switch that with Farina. Because Farina can use the HP. She just loses a little bit of ER. Alright, let's see. Let's see. So with this, you now have less crit damage. But, we got the ER from this, so we don't need it on here per chance. I'm gonna put you on this. Okay, let's see. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Dude. Oh, I came to say hi!
Eat this! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Clouds high. The birds call. One
not see what it did. All right. We'll get this in a second.
Into the wind.
Just do your burst. I just want to see your damage. Aye.
One with nature.
Alright, let's get your bursts back.
Get them! That really hurt! Not my lucky day.
Ah! Alright, Mulan is the only one that doesn't have her burst. Give me a sec. I don't know why this guy had such a pissy pants right now.
Time to go.
Alright. Where's your ER? You'll probably get it within a couple hits. You, chicken.
I'm going in! You're toast!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Into the wind.
Amazing!
80k.
Let's shred, Sharpie!
Mmm.
The wind knows me.
Wrath of the chicken.
One with nature.
Let's ride!
83. Okay, that's fine.
Need a surfboard? Oh, chill out! Everybody stand back!
Oh, you fucking would.
Nice and spicy! Hey,
Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
amazing!
83. 83. Oh.
Off we go!
Yeah, she really needs ER though. Because she can do her burst every 2, it seems, from the others. I don't want to sack her damage too much just to get the ER. Considering the fact her stupid thing still whiffs. So she's at 79 technically. 112. 12. Higher, but 204. So that's even that's the lowest her crit has gone. Da, 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 da,
Off we go.
da.
Adventure time! Huh? Out of the frying pan, into the...
One with nature.
Alright, there's Bennett.
Teamwork is dreamwork! You're toast! Catch an epic plan!
I didn't even see what it did. 94? Okay.
The wind knows me.
Missed. What the hell, girl? Alright, alright, alright. Dendro chicken being pissy again. I think to fix part of the ER problem, I'm gonna have to level Favonius and put it on Zhanglang. I mean, honestly, all of them don't have ideal crit to proc it on this party, but she is the closest that can.
Nice and spicy.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
I'm going in. Amazing.
74. 74.
Off we go. Let's shred, Sharpie.
119. How? Like, seriously, it's just the stupid impact that's hitting me. It's like right on the cusp of it. Stupid Dendro chicken.
Need a surfboard?
Okay. But I think this is how we're gonna have to leave her, just to give her a little bit of ER. I would like her crit damage to be higher, because it was, I think... Oh, what was... Let's just check the old build for a second. So... Can we find Xinyan really quick? Yeah. Is it on the old build? Oh, where the heck are you? There you are. This was Farina's. Huh. So her crit damage obviously is higher because of the set. But I lowered my crit damage by 4 with the other build to give her ER. Is it? And for reference, this is not nearly as bad as Arlecchino's copium build that I had in comparison. Like, we were talking, I lost 30 crit when I did it.
Let's light it up. Race you.
The wind knows me.
94, so that was a crit. Hop off, 38. The pufferfish! Oh my god!
Into the
Here's
wind.
the 2 important ones. Let's go. 1, 2.
Let's ride.
63.
Check this out.
I don't know where that's gonna hit. 106. Yeah, damage is all over the place. And she had higher ER here because of the... So I think she'd still get the same amount of rotation, just roughly, to get her burst back. So it's like every other rotation for the other's burst, she can get hers. And she's at 30k HP on the HP build, which is funny. That's actually funny. Okay, so we're gonna leave you alone with this, and we're gonna put you back on with that. Um, Oops, the flower. Okay, this has brave, so it's even one, but this is the higher. Zero ER. I'm finding it hilarious that none of these pieces have ER in them.
Off we go. Let's light it up nice and spicy.
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my
Amazing.
98.
Chico! Off we go. Booba, get them. Hey-ya! Everybody stand back.
into the wind.
Let's ride. Surf's up.
73.
Where's the surfboard? Catch an epic wave.
113. It is about the same with the Hydro Cup versus the HP. What? Chicken. Now, I don't know if you can one cycle this. But I definitely need my burst, so we'll just build up my bursts and then
Sand
come
surfing
back.
sounds like a blast. You know I'm up for the challenge. Need a surfboard?
The wind knows me.
Surf's up.
See.
Amazing.
Into the wind.
Yeah, her not having ER is going to be a problem. But now that I have the burst up, I can see how much she's gonna do with everything else.
I'm going in. You're toast.
As one with wind and cloud.
125. Okay. 125. Let's see if we can get it. Nope, that did nothing. Okay. So that was on her normal hits. But let's concentrate on her normal hits for a second. Since we know ER is being a problem. So let's take Farina's cup again. Did your crit damage go down? Yeah, it did, because that has 20% crit damage. What did that go down by? 18? We're down by 6. Okay.
Adventure time. Off we go. Huh? Booba, get them.
The wind knows me.
Alright, that works too. I don't know if Kazuha has, but that's fine.
Carving waves.
10.
One with nature.
Let's light it up! Adventure time! Ha! Nice and spicy!
The wind knows me.
Everybody stand back!
2, 3.
Fallen leaves, adorn my nook.
Let's ride!
That did nothing.
Surf's up!
134.
Best of luck!
200k. And that was with the other crit, right? Okay. So, yes, a Hydra Goblet would do better for her. So she's just going to kidnap Farina's for right now. Other than that, she's been doing roughly almost the same as with the two-piece I had on her. So that's actually a good thing. And that's actually with the downgrades to a 4-star piece on 2 pieces. So this can only get better. Like, it might be a little bit of a stopgap to try to get a crit damage on set. But in HP on set, easy. It's just the substats. It is just the substats. But if we're lucky, maybe we can get a cup that's just as good as the one that Farina has. Either that be on Golden Troop for Farina or on this set for Mualani. But I'm happy to say that it did get upgraded, so not that bad at all. She got a little bit more crit damage. Yes, her crit rate in and of itself went down, but the set gives her more crit damage. And of course, she doesn't have the ER that she once had. However, speaking of which, where are you, Lynette? You can take back your timepiece. Where am I going? Energy recharge. Can I fix this filter so it's not constantly filtering? And there it is. So now, yeah, now she'll be able to get her wrist back a little bit better. Yee. And of course, everybody's talents are still 8/8. Nothing is crowned and stuff like that. So they're at the cusp of where it's a quote-unquote stopgap, just because everything is taking 2 of the boss drops and stuff like that. So damage in that regard isn't really a problem. Kind of wish I didn't do that, but I didn't know that she didn't need her normals leveled. So that's okay. That is okay.
You can only do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible.
And I want to point out I was at 2.9 mil when I did all the artifacts, and I only got back up to 2.7. Ah, that's fun. All right, but that's gonna do it for me today. For tomorrow and probably the rest of the week, I'm going to be back on Skya. I did do a transmigration of 2 characters. In hindsight, I probably should have waited until a better leveling map came about for me to do that, because it's been a little bit of a process to try to get them back up to where they were to be on the map. However, I'll go into that explanation tomorrow to show you the differences of characters and the purpose of doing transmigration / reincarnation. And then next week, flash forwarding to next week, Monday, of course, will be Genshin, but I think I will be doing Shalonen's quest, maybe the Archon quest, because I do want to do the Archon quest before the end of 5.1, so we can get the Primo Gems, and we'll have those Primo Gems in reserve for Nahida, of course. So yeah, if when I do the Archon quest, I will be flipping it into Japanese. So if you are enjoying the story and wanting to follow along, I will leave the text on the screen for a little bit. I mean, not too terribly long, but long enough to so people can read along and whatever. I did find it very jarring not to have characters' voices, and not just because it's like, oh well, it needed to be voiced by X person or something like that. It was literally you have Paimon say something, Kachina would then say something but have no voice, and it's like a little bit of stretch of dialogue, and then Paimon responds. And it was just very weird. But Shalona's quest I'll do in English because there was nothing like that in her quest line. So good testing today. Thank you. I did, like I said, I saw the differences, especially when you said the Hydro Cup. It was very minimal because the Hydro Cup that she had, or the HP Cup she had that a lot of that crit damage on it. So what I needed to look for literally was the consistent number and not the crit number. But our characters are moving right along, hopefully, and like I said, Mulan can only get a little bit better just because she's got 2 4-star pieces that she needs to get 5-starred. In terms of Tainari, so I think the next time I do something like that, it's going to go to Pale Flame. I'll flip between the two because Tainari's real problem is the sands. He should be on an attack sands. I'm just not going to put him on the one that I got because it just kept rolling the fence. I needed at least crit rate, man. Needed at least crit rate. But I'm going to go grab a snack, little drink, chill out till we go grocery shopping. And I will see you all tomorrow for some Netherworld shenanigans. Take care.